All right, welcome in everybody for the Diva Esports Saturday scrimmage. All right, our first match is going to be Erangel. We got a really good flight path coming out of Lepovka all the way down through a military base. They do have some really good places to jump here. They've got Rozuk School Pachinki a little ways off this flight path, but some good places to get to. They have Primorsk at the very end of the flight path to jump down, loot up, grab what they need. Yasnaya Polyana is a really good known place for these teams, these ladies. We could see some of those ladies go there tonight. And a lot of our teams are starting to jump off right off the bat. So we might have hotspot, could be a Yasnaya Polyana. All right, team 3, that's who we're going to be following now, is S2G Esports. And it looks like they're going to go out there just a little ways. They're going to go between Yasnaya and Razak. Good group of little houses here for these ladies who quickly grab what they need and be able to start off really quickly. Now, our very first zone is going to be that south part of this map with military base in play. We could see a lot of these teams, these ladies, and move down into it if the final zone could be military base. But a lot of our ladies here are inside of the zone. They're going to quickly grab what they need. GS looting up in Pachinki. All right, we do have 2 there that are inside Yasnaya Palayana. Onyx Moonlight, team 5. And team 13 that is also there with is going to be Run Nation. And we do have a fight going on up here in just the Razak area. Let's go check that out. It's going to be team 18. 1 Poison Ivy. They're down a member already, so they're going to be moving forward here with it just being a team of 3. Narcissus, she is down. Did get hit kind of a far off distance. Looks like team 8 is going to be closing in really quickly. That's going to be KARA Esports. Looks like the rest of Team 18 is going to be inside Razak. The other 2 members. All right, and they are... so Team 18-1 is going to be moving forward, being a duo at this point. Really early on in the game, this match, they are already down to just 2 members. Heading down to Fairy Pier, we do have 3 teams down here. We have TNT, Team 19. And Honey, she has been dropped and taken out really quickly. TNT is going to be moving now forward as a team of 3, but they are quickly being surrounded. Team 16, GOAT. Full squad, currently at 0 eliminations, but 99. Definitely had, she has had a team going up there. All right, team 4, Istanbul. They did rotate up the mountain, so they have a couple members there up there on the hill. Does provide that little bit. Nice shots. Shinks with those long range shots. Absolutely well done there. That's going to be giving them 3 eliminations. And they did start match 1 here with just being a team of 3. Well placed grenade, nothing there. Lexi, she is down. Are they going to be able to try to get that revive? $999 and getting those grenades out. Nice grenade, good shots. Does get that drop, but is covered up really quickly. Can she get this other drop here? And she does. And it gets dropped for herself. $999. She is down. Is she going to be able to get revived? No, 3 is down. And they are down and out. Team 11 coming in very quickly there with 2 eliminations. They're going to grab those boxes. Bonfire Luxury. They have to make it across the bridge. So this may be a dangerous here for them to be able to try to cross that bridge. Ghost Rain Esports coming in across that bridge, quickly gets dropped down, dropped to 2. Stormy is down and out. Ghost ED is down out as well. Ghost Rain is going to be moving forward with just 2 members. All right, it looks like that military base could be our end of the zone. We do have Team 7. FMB. Rimash, she is down and out. Could not get to safety very quickly there. Team 13 quickly moving in and getting some high ground here on the rocks. It does provide a little bit of cover for Team 13, which is going to be Run Nation again. And they do have 1 elimination. We are down to just 18 teams that remain. We'll keep an eye on these 2 teams that are here in the kind of the farm area. Boars G, Team 9. And it looks like they are going to be potentially, they are down and out. S2G with 4 eliminations. Quickly getting these revives, going to bring them back up to a full squad as they move in to the next couple zones. Heading back over to Team 13. 3 eliminations. 1 of their members has been knocked. Lady last one still stands for FMB. Can she pull it off? Almost had it there and is quickly taken out. So Run Nation is going to be having 4 eliminations. One of their members is down. Let's see if they're going to be able to get that revive. Can they quickly get over and get that revive? And it looks like they are. All right, our teams are starting to move into the very next zone. We do have a fight going on as the zone is starting to move in. Faze Nemesis. 4 eliminations. And with a standing of 3. Mila, she is down. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to get revived at all. Faze Nemesis is going to be down and out here. Onyx with 2 eliminations. These ladies are down to just a team of 3 and are in the zone, the blue zone. So this blue zone is going to be hurting tremendously here. Before you trying to get across this bridge safely, though, they are a team of 3. Nice shots by Andrea. Does get a drop there. Mistakenly, no. Maicho, she is in the water swimming. A nice tactic there. Was able to quickly get away. But she is stuck in the water, so this could... Andrea's trying to get across this bridge safely, but just down on the other side is going to be Team 6, waiting as any other teams that do come across that bridge. Ramos, she is there on the bridge. All right, Elaine is following right behind Andrea, going down the side of the bridge. So we'll go check. We'll keep an eye on these 3 teams as they kind of make their way. Destiny does spot him coming across the bridge. It does take fire. Gets a few good hits there a while ago. Heading over to the other side of the bridge really quickly. We're going to head over to Team 11. We have 15 teams that remain. And GS does have one of their members knocked. Let's see if they can get that revive. It's going to be hard with S2G right there. Gucci, she is down with S2G. Good grenades, trying to move in. Does have a shotgun in hand. Is she going to be able to get it here? Misses the first 2. Gets a second on him. and backup comes in just in time. So S2G is going to be moving forward and be able to get across the bridge safely for the most part. There is another team that is on down the bridge. That's going to be team 22 blue, or team BT, and they're waiting. They're just on the outside of the zone. This is going to give them a little bit of an advantage as being as close as they are, as the other team does try to get across that bridge. And S2G is riding right into a trap here. Nice shots, does get a drop. And BT definitely played this out really well. All right, Melly, she is kind of pinned down just a little bit from S2G. BT definitely holding strong with 3 eliminations. 10 teams remain. All right, our teams are moving in to the military base. All right, we got our teams moving in. Let's go check out Team 6, Bonfire Luxury. Ramo, she has been knocked. Doesn't look like the revive's gonna happen, so she's gonna be down and out. Bonfire now moving forward with the 6 eliminations. 3 members still remain. All right, Team 6 still doing really good here. They have gotten a really good position as the teams are starting to roll in. All right, KARA is going to be down to 3 ladies left with 6 eliminations. All right, Team 10, Art Esports, already down with 3 eliminations. And Rexia 9, she is the last one, still stands. She is playing it safe here. Good hits, great knock. Does get a good drop there on Onyx. She's quickly moving in, trying to get that confirmed kill. It gets the confirmed kill. And Finnick was not paying attention with what was behind, and she is down and out. 8 teams still remain. BT now down to a solo. Ramesia, she is the last one that still stands for BT. They have 3 eliminations with 7 teams remain. Wal Sirens, full squad, 3 eliminations, and they are doing extremely well. And Gloria is coming in with a revive. It gets that revive and keeping a wall with being a full squad as they are moving in to the last few zones. Art with 3 ladies remain with 8 eliminations for the team. These ladies have been extremely well, working extremely hard at getting those eliminations for the team. Run Nation is well with our full squad with 8 eliminations. These ladies are definitely putting up some points. And team 13 down and out. They did have a really good run there with a team 8, KARA, but KARA came out on top, quickly getting revives with 10 eliminations for the entire team. 3 teams remain. Ghost Rain Esports, 0 eliminations. They haven't made it to that top 3 spot. Rain with just 1 member left for the team. One Poison Ivy with 4 eliminations, sitting as a duo as they are closing in on the last zone here. And KARA has now a member that has been dropped. Can they hold it strong with 2 members that are still alive? Curiosity, she's the last one. She is using that cover of the plane, trying to stay alive, trying to get to the top 2. Stelly, she is there trying to get across in the open field. Alicia is going to be down and out. All right. Selly, she is covered up in smoke, but she is taking a lot of damage and hits here. Can she make it in? She does not make it in any closer. This is now a 2v1 with Ghost and 1 Poison Ivy. Can Curiosity pull a clutch win for Ghost Rain? Nice shots by Maya there, getting that win for 1 Poison Ivy, taking that chicken dinner for match number 1. Ghost Rain coming in second. KARA Esports coming in third. Here's a 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. First match. Absolutely amazing. These ladies have definitely put up some points for match number 1. Let's see how a lot of these teams will hold. These ladies will hold up for the next coming matches. We'll get y'all here in match number 2 here shortly. All right, match number 2 here in Myanmar. All right, we had a really good flight path coming out of Lil Kabara all the way down to Haru, past Los Llanos. Los Llanos being in the flight path and is gonna be could be a hot spot. We got one team there in Los Llanos, and this is a southeast zone starting off for these ladies. Great flight path, these ladies to pick up and loot up and grab exactly what they need as they move into the zone. We've got two teams in the Hacienda San Martin area. We do have, looks like we have a team of 4. We got a member over there with team 4. We do have quite a few teams inside zone, but well, as we got a team up there, TNT, with team 11. TNT with it already down to team of 3. These ladies are going to be pushing forward with being a team of 3. They also got a fight going on just north of the power grid. Let's go check them out with Team 23, Older Lizards, OL. And they do have one of their members has been knocked and have been eliminated. If they can quickly get this revive, these ladies will be sitting as moving forward as a team of 3, but looks like they've got another member that has been eliminated. Istanbul Wildcats coming in really quickly there with 4 eliminations. And they're going to get a revive, and they're going to be staying as a full squad moving forward. These ladies have already put some points on the board for them. El Alzara, we still got our 2 teams over there. We'll quickly hop over there and let's see, make sure there's nothing else. We're going back to Team 11. All right, let's see. These 2 teams are kind of staying scattered out a little bit, but they are in the same area. All right, 24 with the TNT. She has been spotted there. Let's see, that was a really good grenade. Let's go moving in. And 24 gets hit with that molly and is quickly dropped. Will TNT be able to get a revive so they can be staying as a team of 3? These ladies are going to have to work quickly, kind of use the buildings to get in as close as they can to be able to get the revive. And it looks like they now have TNT now down to 2 members that have been knocked. Emis, she is the last one still standing currently for TNT. And she has to cross the road. Good drop there. Absolutely well played. Quickly rotates around. All right, both of these teams are now struggling just a little bit here. Both teams still out there. They are out there in that blue zone. The blue zone is going to be hurting. Emis, she comes in with the truck and going to be able to get out of there safely, looks like. GOTTxINFINITY, Team 16. And these ladies are doing really well. They are staying alive. And they are in Los Leonos. And they have been there, I believe, since the beginning of this match, so they should have plenty of stuff. They do have a lot of stuff around them that they can still pick and choose from, but they have 0 eliminations. These ladies do have plenty of remaining time to be able to get exactly what they need and allow these other teams to close in, to get there a little bit and be able to get those elimination points putting up for the team. We do have TNT, looks like it. Seti, she is going to be the last one, still stands for TNT. And she is moving away, kind of getting away from Before You. And we've got some more fights going on already. We've got team 4 eliminations still. They do have one of their members that has been knocked. Get y'all back there here. Alrighty, back in that action, back over to where we were at. Team 4 with 6 eliminations. 2 of their members have been knocked. So these ladies are gonna have to quickly either get some revives. And it looks like they could be potentially getting a revives here. But they do need to work very, very quickly with BT. That is right there, really close. And as the zone is starting to close in, these ladies are going to be battling each other plus the zone. Rise 77 kind of going it deeper into the blue zone, but is staying healed up. Bonfire Luxury out there as well, out there in that blue zone as well. They got to pay really close attention here to their health. Let's jump over with team 3. SG2 with 3 eliminations. These ladies are sitting as a team of a full squad still. As the zone closes in, we are down to 17 teams remain. And it is gonna be absolutely crazy here in the next few zones for these ladies. These ladies are gonna have to pay attention, quickly find weapons, find ammo, and try to stay alive and try to make it to that top 10, top 5. FMB, these ladies are still sitting as a full squad. Just down the hill from them is going to be Art Esports, full squad as well. And currently 0 eliminations. Both of these teams with 0 eliminations. But that doesn't mean anything. There is still plenty of time for these ladies to get the elimination points for their team. Team 11 and GS. There are 3 eliminations, sitting still as a team of 3. Or they are currently now sitting as a team of 3. Still have a handful of teams that are outside the zone. Got 2 teams that are out there in that blue zone. Team 6 and Team 4 both out there in the blue zone. Team 4 is hurting. They are now up to 8 eliminations, sitting as a duo. Can these two ladies make it to the top 10? Bonfire as well, 4 eliminations, sitting as a duo right now. This is going to be a 2v2 kind of out there in that blue zone. Destiny trying to... She is inside a zone. Berlin looks like she is going to be headed back out there to the... Back out into the blue zone. Maybe potentially to try to get the eliminations for Team 4. Istanbul Wildcats make it into zone. Being a duo. Looks like they are working their way in. Let's head over into that zone. We do have quite a few teams that are still remaining. And we've got a bunch up right here. B4 getting very much cornered. Faze. Team 17, 1 elimination, sitting as a duo. They have enough teams around them that they could get some eliminations here. B4 full squad holding up a nice little group of houses. Haiku, she is the last one that is still standing for Istanbul Wildcats. All right, our zone is going to be shifting, and it does shift. From the looks of it, there is not going to be a lot of cover for these ladies to get in. They do have a few hills. Let's get a quick view. We'll also go hop over with Team 20. Wal Sirens, 2 eliminations, and sitting as a duo. They do have to be extremely careful. Ghost Rain Esports moving in, 4 eliminations, sitting as a duo. As you can see, there's not a lot of cover here. We'll keep an eye on Wal Sirens and Ghosts, but let's get a quick view. You can tell there's not a lot of cover at all for these ladies that's going to be moving into the zone. So we're going to see a lot of these ladies, these teams, use the smoke grenades to be able to move through the open areas. Teams remain, and that zone is getting a whole lot smaller. Looks like Team 4, I believe, has just been eliminated. Team 4 has been eliminated, trying to make it into the zone. Matt Diffie, she is getting some good shots there, and on team 21, who's going to be Faze Vivid. GS kind of holding that zone. Matt Diffie, she does go down, but luckily she looks like she could be staying in zone, and she does. But it is going to be extremely hard for Revive. Kevo, she is moving in, throwing those smoke grenades, trying to provide a little bit of coverage to try to get to a revive. Molly moving in just a little bit closer to the zone. So S2G just right outside the zone, holding it down, trying to prevent these teams from getting in. Melly, she is driving around, trying to cause a distraction and doing an excellent job as the rest of the team does move in. All right, zone reshifts. We're still down to 9 teams that remain. Melly with some nice shots. We do have GS team 11 that is trying to make it up the hill, trying to rotate in. All right, Lexi with a ghost quickly gets bombarded there as team 11 GS comes in. All right, Wal Sirens, they're just on the other side of the hill from GS. That zone closing in. These two teams will remain inside the zone. We're down to 8 teams that remain. S2G with 8 eliminations, full squad moving into the last couple zones. And they are the only team that still has a full squad moving in. And Melly, she almost got taken out there, but was able to quickly find and Alicia is the last one still standing for KARA Esports. S2G quickly moving in. Can she hold it off? Gets a nice drop. Does she get another one? No, she doesn't. She gets covered and looped in. And S2G gets that elimination, bringing them to 9 total eliminations for the team, with 5 teams that remain. Faze with 1 member still remains. Maiko, does not pay attention to what was behind and is quickly eliminated. 3 teams remain. S2G laying some fire down. They have a 9 eliminations. This could it be now 10. Giant Molly's moving into the zone. Berlin, she may be in trouble as she does try to move up with a DBS. Get it a great knock, but is quickly on top. And it gets taken out. 2 teams remain. GS and S2G. My Duffy, she's the last one, still stands for GS. Can she pull it off with a clutch win for GS? This is a 1v1. Who's it gonna be? Can she get it? And is down and out. Almost had it there. S2G taking that chicken dinner. GS coming in a third, or coming in a second. Bonfire Luxury coming in a third. These ladies for match 2, excellent work. A lot of action, a lot of points being put up, a lot of eliminations for these teams. Here is 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. GG's, girls, ladies, thank you so very much. Y'all did an excellent job with match number 2. We're going to get you here in match number 3 here momentarily. Y'all hang tight. All right, while we are waiting on the third match, here's the overall results for match number 1. One Poison Ivy taking that chicken dinner for match number 1 with a total of 17 points. Followed closely is going to be KARA Esports with 15 points. And then Run Nation coming in third with 13th. S2G Esports coming in fourth with 8. Onyx Moonlight coming in 5th with 8 points as well. Two-way tie there between some really good teams. Ghost Rain Esports coming in 6th with 7. Wal Sirens coming in 7th with 7. Bonfire Luxury coming in 8th with 7. Three-way tie between as well. These ladies are doing some excellent work, putting up some points and staying in that top 10. We've got Blue coming in 9th with 5. Art Esports coming in 10th with 5. Istanbul Wildcats coming in 11th with 5 as well. These ladies are keeping it close in points all the way through. Coming in 12th is going to be GOTTxINFINITY with 4. 13th, Faze Nemesis coming with 4 points as well. GS coming in 14th with 3. Before You coming in 15th with 1. FMB Layd coming in 16th with 0. Boars G coming in 17th with 0. So What Vixens coming in 18th. TNT coming in 19th. Faze Vivid coming in 20th. These ladies have definitely put up some work in the first match. We'll get those results to you. We'll get the results for match 2 here in a few minutes. And sorry, I do apologize. Y'all could not see what I was reading off. But these ladies, for the first match, this is the overall results for match number 1. These ladies were putting up some work. They were doing extremely well, trying to stay in that top 10. And they were doing, again, amazing work, keeping it in close in points all the way through match number 1. Saw a lot of good fights as well. But we'll get you the results here momentarily for match 2. And we'll get you into match 3 as well. All right, match number 3 back in Erangel. All right, we've got a Novorybnoy starting out and the southeast flight path military base in flight for this. These ladies can jump down there, grab what they want to get, and move in, going towards across the bridge toward the northern area of this map. You've got Gatka, Kori, Primorsk, military base, Novorybnoy. Great places for these ladies to jump down, grab what they need, and move north into Rozhok School, Severny, Yasnaya Polyana, the shooting range. Good places also as well. They got the hospital in Georgia Pool as well. These ladies are going to be fully set up with great places to jump down, grab what they need, and take on fights to come. And we do have a couple teams that looks like they're going out to Milta Power. That's a little bit of a jump out there, but very doable for these ladies to get out there and grab what they need. And majority of our teams look like they are going towards the north part of this flight path, which is going to be Pachinki School and Rozhok area. We might see a few of these ladies jump down to the shelter. And I do apologize, ladies, that the slot list is not up there. Trying to make some changes to the layout. And our first zone is going to be the hospital, Georgia Pool, Ruins, Gatka, Kori. We've got a few teams. We got a couple teams here down in Pachinki. We've got Wal Sirens. And it looks like we have GS as well down there. And GS member has been knocked already. Can they quickly get this revive, keeping them a full squad? We got quite a few teams as well that are got a lot of action going on already. We've got teams at the school. Let's go check them out really quickly. We got Boars G. They are here in the kind of the school area. And team 13, Run Nation. Run Nation starting match 3 here with being a team of 3. And it looks like they're going to be quickly right down to a solo. Can Lucky survive this with Boars that are quickly moving into the building? She is by herself. Was able to get a grenade down the stairwell there. Was able to get a knock, but she is facing at least 3 members. With an M7 in hand, gets another beautiful drop. Swaps weapons and was not able to at all get the shots off and is quickly eliminated. Boars now with 3 eliminations, getting those points up on the board for the team. We've got teams down in Primorsk. They are still kind of there. We'll keep an eye on those 2 teams. That's going to be Team 5 and Team 10. Both down there in Primorsk. We'll keep an eye on them. Not a lot going on right now with them. So we'll keep an eye on those as they start to get closer to one another. And we have KARA Esports inside the school, just on the edge of zone, along with the Rozok. Rozok is on the edge of zone as well. 1 poison ivy in a Rozok, looting and grabbing everything that they need. These ladies are working, trying to get those elimination points. It looks like Team 11 and GS is going to be the team right now that has the most eliminations. And yes, GS right now currently has 4 eliminations for the entire team. Excellent work, ladies. All right, we've got Boars and KARA inside the school. Boars now up with 4 eliminations. They're quickly trying to grab those eliminations. And they are got some team members down. KARA with 0 eliminations and sitting as a duo. Nice drop shot, and it looks like KARA with a last one still stands. Anicia, she's the last one that is still standing for KARA. Boars definitely came in really quickly there with some getting as many eliminations as quickly as they can. They're now up to 6 eliminations for the team. These ladies are putting in the work now. S2G may be in some trouble, but they are a very tight-knit group of ladies. And they could quickly take out Team 4, Istanbul Wildcats. Istanbul Wildcats may be in trouble here. They've already down one. They're already lost one of their members. These ladies are now down to a team of 3. S2G quickly moving as a well-defined group of ladies moving in, quickly taking out Istanbul Wildcats one by one. Shinx, she may be in trouble here. Can she get it? Istanbul Wildcats down and out. S2G, nicely done. These ladies now have 4 eliminations on the board for the team. We're down to just 14 teams that remain. Our team's still down in the Primorsk area. We now have, let's go check them out. We now have a team of 16 GOTTxINFINITY, who has joined them down there. Join our other 2 teams. They have 2 eliminations. Art Esports is down to a team of 3 with one of their members correction. They had 2 of their members been knocked, but Destiny was quickly revived, and they now have a full duo team right here, unless they can get the revive on Wanda. And it doesn't look like that. They are now down to gonna be a single player. Art Esports. Looks like she's gonna be the last one still standing for Team 10 for Art Esports. Onyx Moonlight, 1 elimination, sitting as a team of 3. These ladies can definitely put up some points here. Fennec, she is down and out. Onyx Moonlight now down to a duo team. Naughty and Shia. Shia trying to stay alive. And if I do pronounce names wrong, ladies, I do apologize. All right, our zone with Hospital and Georgia Pool both still in play. Some good places for these ladies to pick up last little minute things, any supplies that they may need to replenish exactly what they have. Band-aids, smoke grenades, mollies, you name it. Georgia Pool is going to have it. GOTTxINFINITY still staying out there in the blue zone with Onyx Moonlight. They do have 4 eliminations for the team. No 3 with the kits. A shot, did not pay attention of moving up into the building. Was not paying attention to any of the corners and is quickly taken out. No 3 has been eliminated. Got Infinity quickly rolling in. And it got Infinity stayed out there in the blue zone and was able to get those eliminations. On Onyx Moonlight. Got Infinity now is up to 6 eliminations. They're gonna have to work extremely fast to be able to get into the next zone, because this zone is gonna start hurting. Faze with 3 ladies that still remain. Myla, she is down and out fairly quickly there. But Artemis, she is moving up. Just barely misses a car, gets ran over. And is taken out and was not able to get out of there very quickly. Faze are down and out and have been eliminated. Boars with 11 eliminations. These ladies are putting up some points for match number 3 here. These ladies definitely came in with match number 3, but they're forced to be reckoned with. S2G. These ladies are still up there on the hill. Definitely a good advantage. It does allow them to be able to see a wide area and where these other teams are actually located. FMB Team 7, 5 eliminations on the board. We're gonna have to get y'all back there in that, back into that. All right, we got y'all back there into that action. Let's actually head back over to FMB with the 5 eliminations that they had. We have 10 teams remain. Ten teams remain, and our zone is getting smaller here. S2G have made it off the top of the hill and is making their way down into the Georgia pool area. Got a lot of good teams that are still remaining. Looks like a member of Boars is down and out. All right, Boars is now down to 3 members with 11 eliminations for the team. They have a lot of elimination points. Let's head over to Maya. She's the last one still stands. For 1 Poison Ivy. Can she hold it strong for him? And she is taking some hits and some fire. S2G has blown up her vehicle, so she's going to be stuck. Or is that Team 23? Team 23. Older lizards. Had blown up the car. Nine teams that remain. Medusa with some good shots, does get some good hits there. All right, 8 teams remain. And these ladies are moving in. Duffy, nice shots. It does get a drop there, but is not able to stay long and be out there in that blue zone. So she's gonna make her way into the zone. All right, Santa, she is holding down. Looks like Team 6 that is up there. Team 6, Bonfire Luxury. They're gonna be making their way in. They do have the hill right just north of the hospital. This does give them the high ground to be able to oversee. Got 6 teams that remain. Bonfire with still sitting as a full squad. S2G sitting as a full squad. Older lizards with a full squad as well. We've got several teams that are still sitting as a full squad as they are moving into the last little zones here. Boars are moving in with 12 eliminations. Ella with a grenade, trying to get a grenade up through the window. Not sure if they'd actually went through the window or not. Boars may be in trouble. But it looks like Boars is going to be getting it back up to a team of 3 with 13 eliminations. They are inside the warehouse, stuck here. They've got to play this smart. They'll try to get out of here alive. Bonfire quickly moving in. Boars, it could be in trouble. Leah, she is down. She's gonna be the last one. Thought she was gonna be the last one. Still stands, but Boars are down and out. Bonfire coming in with 10 eliminations. 2 teams remain. GS. My Duffy, she is the last one, still stands. She is going up against 4. Will she be able to clutch a win here for GS? Bonfire Luxury making their way in. And my Duffy, she may be trying to go out to zone, not giving Bonfire that elimination point. Nicely done. Bonfire Luxury coming in first, taking in that chicken dinner. With 10 eliminations. GS coming in second. 1 Poison Ivy coming in third. Here is 4 through 6. Seven through 9. Ten through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. Excellent work, ladies. Definitely a lot of fights and a lot of action for match number 3. We'll get you here in match number 4 here momentarily. Y'all hang tight. All right, here is the results for match 2. S2G Esports taking that chicken dinner for match 2 with total 31 points. KARA Esports coming in second with 23. Bonfire Luxury coming in third with 23 as well. GS coming in fourth with 18. Poison Ivy coming in fifth with 17. Wal Sirens coming in sixth with 17. Istanbul Wildcats coming in seventh with 15. Run Nation coming in 8th with 14 points. Ghost Rain Esports coming in 9th with 11. Faze Nemesis coming in 10th with 10 points. Onyx Moonlight coming in 11th with a total of 8 points. Coming in 12th, Blue coming with 7 points. Coming in 13th, B4U with 7. Art Esports coming in 14th with 6. GOTTxINFINITY coming in 15th. Coming in 15th is GOTTxINFINITY with 6 points. Coming in 16th, FMB with 4. Boars coming in 17th with 2. Faze Vivid coming in 18th with 1. So What Vixens coming in 19th with 0. TNT coming in 20th with 0. That is for match number 2. Those are the results. We'll get results 3 here momentarily for you, and we'll get those up to you so you can see them all. All right, here are the results for match 3. Not sure if y'all can see that very well. See if I can make this a little bit bigger for you guys. So y'all can hopefully see that. All right, so Bonfire Luxury coming in first, taking that chicken dinner for match number 3 with 43 points. Absolutely amazing. S2G Esports coming in second, very close with 39 points. GS coming in third with 33. Coming in fourth is KARA Esports with 23. Coming in fifth, Poison Ivy with 22. Coming in sixth, Wal Sirens with 20 points. Coming in 7th, Boars G with 19. Run Nation coming in 8th with 15. Istanbul Wildcats coming in 9th with 15 as well. Coming in 10th, Ghost Rain Esports with 14. Coming in 11th, GOTTxINFINITY with 13 points. 12, Blue with 12. 13th, Onyx Moonlight with 11. 14th, Faze Nemesis with 10 points. 15, FMB with 10. Before You coming in 16th with 9. Art Esports coming in 17th with 6. Old Lizards coming in 18th with 3. TNT coming in 19th with 1. Faze Vivid coming in 20th with 1 point. Absolutely amazing work for match number 3. We're going to get you into match 4 right here, right now. All right, we have on our 4th match for tonight is gonna be Sandhawk. A very good flight path for these ladies to jump down, grab what they need. You have Panan, Boot Camp, Paradise Resort. These 3 places are gonna potentially be hotspots for these ladies to get to. Boot Camp being dead center of the map and along this flight path. Could see a lot of teams go to Boot Camp. Got a couple teams going up toward Camp Alpha. And it looks like majority of our teams actually went out toward Camp Bravo area. But we do have fights going on right down in the middle of Boot Camp. Let's go take it a look here. Looks like one team has already been eliminated. Let's check out who that team was that fell inside the boot camp. Team 17. Faze Nemesis is already down and out really quickly here inside a boot camp. Faze Vivid still remains inside a boot camp with GS. All right, our zone is going to be that northwest zone. Still leaving Paradise Resort and Boot Camp both in play. Heading over to Art Esports. They have 2 eliminations. One of their players is down and is being revived. This is going to be keeping them a full squad. Bonfire, the only team that right now is inside a Paradise Resort. Kind of have it all to themselves, but they do have Old Lizards. That is going to be moving into zone, not very far off from the boot camp, so we can very well potentially see them actually move through. And we still have our 3 teams inside of boot camp. We will continue to watch them as the zone does gradually get smaller. And it looks like Ghost Esports Team 15 is down and out. And Bonfire was getting some shots in. They did not lose anybody in that mix there, which is a good thing. Got Infinity kind of scattered out quite a bit here. For being the 4th match, these ladies have scattered out just enough to be able to get exactly what they need in different locations without being right on top of each other and looting and grabbing everything. We've got a member of it, GS. That is 2 members now inside boot camp. GS is struggling. They have the 2 members that are still up. Are they going to be able to try to get these revives? It looks like they're quickly getting these revives that's going to keep them being a full team. Kevo, she is quickly back in the fight. All right, Poison Ivy with 1 elimination. There's still 2 teams inside boot camp here. This is going to be a 4v3. Poison Ivy is in trouble with it. GS that is rotating around quickly, being able to push in. But they do have GS. Oh, this is a 4v4. A correction there. 4v4 inside a boot camp. GS has 2 of their members down. Now it's a 4v2. Unless they can get a revive, and GS could be back up to a full squad, and is unable to get those revives. GS is now moving forward, being a team of 2 inside boot camp with Poison Ivy. Two well-placed grenades does get a drop on a Poison Ivy. Another drop potentially. Let's go check them out. Narcissus, she is trying to drop back and get a revive. Trying to keep the team up to a team of 3. She gets in. She moves in quickly for a revive. Maya holding it down while that revive is being taken place. My Duffy, she is moving around. Will Maya be able to get elimination here? He's still got boot camp as the zone does potentially. We'll watch these teams here, but we do have a lot of other fights that are going on. Narcissus, she is down. Maya trying to move in and get a revive. She can get eliminated of Maduffy. Be able to get that revive, and that's going to be putting GS up to a single player. Maduffy with the DBS in hand. Poison Ivy, just that quick, is now going to be down to, looks like going to be down to just a solo. Narcissus, she is still dropped, but is not going to be able to get revived. Maya is definitely pinned down here. And it looks like she is in trouble, as Maduffy and Kevo are both in the right angles to be able to take her out. But she could easily be able to get a drop And McDuffie, she moves in, quickly eliminating Poison Ivy. GS with 11 eliminations, moving forward with being just a duo team with 11 teams that remain. Run Nation started match 4 with being just a team of 3 and has been eliminated. S2G with 6 eliminations. They're going to get these revives and be fully back up to a full squad. Boars are moving into boot camp. They do have 4 eliminations and they are sitting at a duo. Can these ladies get through boot camp very safely? We'll see. We'll keep an eye on them as they do try to go through boot camp. Maybe they might even go around it, but we'll definitely keep an eye on them. Gucci with S2G is surrounded. She does have another member of S2G up here with her. That's going to be Molly. These two ladies do have a good position here on Art Esports, or excuse me, KARA Esports. All right, Anicia looks like she was going to attempt to get a revive, but was at a long of a distance. So KARA Esports now down to just going to be a duo. All right, Melissa, she's going to come. Could have had a drop there. Is she going to be able to get it? She's moving in. Does find. Nice jump shot there over the wall. Does get that elimination. S2G now up to 9 eliminations with 8 teams that remain. The zone is kind of staying in that northwest area toward Hatina. Our remaining teams that are outside the zone are going to have to move in because this zone is going to definitely start hurting. It looks like S2G does have a really good position for the next zone, along with Bonfire Luxury. They have 4 eliminations for the team, sitting as a team of 3. These ladies are going to work extremely hard. We have seen them push a lot here. They are definitely putting up points for the team in all 4 matches. Onyx Moonlight. Moving in the last few stages. They're going to be moving in as a duo team with 1 elimination. Can these two ladies hold strong and bring Onyx Moonlight to a chicken dinner? GOTTxINFINITY moving in. They have 1 elimination right now for the team. They do still have plenty of time to get those eliminations as well. They are a team of 3. Boars already down to just a single player. Leah gonna be holding it strong for the last stages. Can she eliminate S2G from her position? All right, the zone does close in on the bridge. We are more than likely gonna see a bridge fight here with these ladies. Gucci coming in with a revive very quickly and is working extremely fast to be able to get a revive, as that team of 16 is just down the hill from them. All right, S2G, we do see a 2-2 split for the team. And it doesn't look like Gucci did come in for try to get a revive, and it was dropped there in the process. S2G is now going to be sitting as a duo, moving forward with 11 eliminations. Melly, she was trying to get in for a revive, was just a little ways off from the revive, but was not able to get there in time to finish getting to the distance. So she is going to be heading back over to the bridge. GOTTxINFINITY is down and out. Melly, she is now down. Can Melisi, can she get the revive? She is going for the revive. Art Esports making their way into zone. They're sitting as a full squad, so these ladies are going to have to pay quite attention as they do make it to shore with Onyx Moonlight that is still in Hacienda. And that zone does shift. We have 6 teams that remain. Duffy, she is the last one, still stands for GS. Oh, and gets a... Does she get the drop, or does she... Nicely done. That DBS in hand up close is very brutal. And it looks like Ramo, she is going to be down and out. Bonfire now gonna be moving forward with a duo team with 6 eliminations. And Leah doing extremely well, was able to get some shots there. Looks like she did get a drop, but was unable to finish, and is being shot at by Art Esports, or this is Art Esports. Melissa, she did come in with a revive and was able to get it. Nicely done, a nice recovery. Art Esports with 10 eliminations and sitting as that full squad as they are moving into the last zone here. S2G with 12 eliminations. And a duo. These ladies are putting in some tremendous work here. Nice grenade. Very nice and well placed. Naughty is... She is healing up since she is the last one that is still going to be standing for Onyx Moonlight. Ooh, TBS in hand. Two teams remain. GS2, or excuse me, S2G and a Bonfire. DBS in hand. Both teams, both players had a DBS. That DBS up close is very, very brutal. Bonfire Luxury taking that chicken dinner for match number 4. S2G coming in second. Onyx Moonlight coming in third. Art Esports coming in fourth. Boars coming in fifth. GS coming in sixth. GOTTxINFINITY coming in seventh. TNT coming in eighth. Old Lizards coming in ninth. KARA coming in 10th. Run Nation coming in 11th. One Poison Ivy coming in 12th. FMB coming in 13th. Istanbul Wildcats coming in 14th. Faze coming in 15th. BT coming in 16th. Ghost Rain coming in 17th. And Faze again as well, the other team that they have coming in 18th. All right, that is it for match number 4. We're gonna get those results for you up here momentarily. Y'all hang tight with us. We'll get those results for match 4. right, the results for this scrimmage for tonight will be posted in the Diva Esports Discord for you ladies to go check it out. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you all so very much for coming out, supporting these amazing ladies, these teams, and the stream. I will catch y'all on a later stream at another time. Y'all have a wonderful night. All right, we actually did get the results here just in time. All right, Bonfire Luxury with 2 chicken dinners with a total of 64 points. S2G Esports coming in second with 59 points. These ladies put up a good fight for this scrimmage for tonight. Very close in points all the way through all 4 matches. GS coming in third with 48 points. Boars coming in fourth with 26. Poison Ivy coming in fifth with a chicken dinner with 25 points. KARA Esports coming in sixth with 24. Wal Sirens coming in seventh with 20. Art Esports coming in eighth with 20. Onyx Moonlight coming in ninth with 18. Coming in 10th, Run Nation with 17 points. GOTTxINFINITY coming in 11th with 17. Ghost Rain Esports coming in 12th with 16. Istanbul coming in 13th with 16 points. Blue coming in 14th with 12. Faze and Nemesis coming in 15th with 10. Coming in 16th, FMB coming in with 10 points as well. 17th, Before You with 9. Old Blizzards coming in 18th with 4. TNT coming in 19th with 4. Faze Vivid coming in 20th with 1 point. Absolutely amazing, ladies. Y'all did a wonderful job. A lot of action that we were seeing with all of these teams. These ladies were definitely putting up some points and putting up the fights for their team. Well done. Absolutely amazing. I will catch y'all on a later stream. Y'all have a wonderful night.